Nope, trial started. But there are bugs. Did you eat your Pyukamuku? Okay. The Battle Royale starts now.
Hey, Carter, how do you like my nice, smooth, shiny body?
Okay, that's really cool.
Hey, thanks. It's a special order, made from material that's lightweight and bright red.
Hello and welcome to Pokemon Ultra Sun, where the Rotom Dex just opens up with random questions apparently at times. Like, what was that? Anyway, I'm still a little bit under the weather, but I feel still a lot better than last recording, so I'm feeling fit enough to go the extra mile. And today we're gonna take on our next trial in the Brooklet Hill. That's how it's called. Where apparently there's a lot of water type Pokemon, which, I mean, looking at my team, may be a problem. Because Hype cannot learn electric type moves, Chompy knows electric type moves. Chompy's gonna come through for us in this one. And Small has Absorb. It's not a lot, but I mean we can work with that. So we ought to be fine. Also, let me take a look at my TMs here. Is there... I have a bug type. No, I have nothing. And Nature Power would probably be a water type in this area. Ooh. Anything interesting here? Welcome to Brooklet Hill. Not really. Well then, let's go. Yo. Give me a moment. There's stuff here. Nutball. I take it. Hi, buddy. I'll teach you some tricks that guarantee hooking some Pokemon. Because I'm still a little bit under the weather, my voice is still lower. So making deeper voices is still easier for me. I'm sorry about that. Ooh. See, Barboach is a problem for electric type moves. That's the one thing that I'm gonna suck at a lot. So let me just think about how to best do that. Bite. Because if I can make them flinch repeatedly, which they won't do, that's an important notion there, they won't, then that's gonna be really useful to me. I'm also gonna stick up a little bit with, actually thinking about things, Goldeen. I don't know what level you evolved. I think it was 25. And if you're getting bigger and stronger, for this whole deal here, it would be really good. I mean, you absorb, let's just take a quick look at it. It still won't do me a whole lot of good, I'm pretty sure of it. Yeah, well, actually, that wasn't so bad. It was a crit. That's why that wasn't so bad. Let's see what Draining Kiss does, just by itself. That's doing a lot more heavy lifting for me, so... Your Flail just... sucks! Absorb's gonna be good enough for that. So, maybe the idea of having a small up front instead of big is better for me then. Draining Kiss deals a lot of damage. I don't have the additional weakness because of fire versus water. I'm not sure I needed to teach you any fishing tricks. Well, I don't have a fishing rod. I still need the tip. So, well, let me in that case... Wait. I want to switch the two of you around. You come up here in case there's double battles. That's what I wanted. We're gonna have Small up front, and Small's gonna do most of the heavy lifting, I would say. I think Millie is eating in the background, which is cute. Hello, I'm Lana. I serve as the captain of Brooklet Hill. So, trial goer, will you be attempting my trial? Definitely. Nope, trial started. Then I will explain the trial to you. My particular trial is this. I want you to hurt the Pokemon found in the pools of Brooklet Hill, driving them downstream to draw out the totem Pokemon. If I might be so blunt, they are wishy-washy. It's wishy-washy I want you to hurt. But I won't expect you to swim through all the pools yourself. I have a lovely gift to help you. Lapras! If you climb atop Lapras there, you will be able to travel over bodies of water. Now you'll be able to drive those Pokémon downstream for me. So, if you're ready, please follow me this way. Let's go!
So the water trial is chasing down Wishy-Washy while riding Lapras.
Yeah,
Piece
you
of
say
cake.
piece of cake. Well, you also have to worry about falling into the water, so... Actually, can I find Pokemon here already? So apparently I cannot encounter Pokemon here yet. Probably because it's a trial site and they only let you encounter them once you defeat the totem Pokemon. So you made it. I'm sorry, what was your name? Nora? Good, I remembered it correct. Of course, Nora. It is a lovely name, just lovely. Now then, do you see those two splashes over there? Yes. And yes. I'm thinking that at least one of them might contain a Wishy-Washy. In fact, it's likely both might, don't you agree? Would you try to drive them downstream with a little help from Lapras? No problem, that's why I'm here after all. Who are you? A trial goer, are you? You must believe in your partners then. In that case, I'll be waiting. Yes, waiting for you to overcome your trial, and waiting for the rain to fall once more. I have no idea what that means. Oh, you're a trainer actually. Fishing is the path. It's a battle to win against oneself in addition to a Pokémon. Yes. You sound a little bit too wishy-washy there. Poliwag! See if you would have a Poliwrath. That small would actually be really good for that. But you don't, so whatever. Draining Kiss. Give me your health. Give me your health. Nom 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 nom. That's so good. We actually deal so much more damage with Draining Kiss than I ever thought possible. That was a crit, gosh damn it, I might not be able to out-heal that now. Let's see. It's always the question how much I actually get out of the enemy there. I did it. Like nothing ever touched us. Ooh, level up. 23. I think for you special attack would have been a lot better, but whatever. Even if I can't win against myself, it looks like I've lost to you. Okay, sometimes they're just really weird. There's one more person up there and then we're gonna start our trial officially. Hi? You're also a trainer that's just in here. I crammed Pokemon in my backpack. I crammed Pokemon in my backpack. Bounced around and now I'm here. I'm not sure I 100% follow. Also, poor Pokemon. Like, that's a fledgling. Let that ride on your shoulder or something. That poor thing doesn't need to be in a backpack. I actually have a problem with that, I just realized. Will we be okay? I'm not gonna assume that we're gonna be okay. Big, since this is not going to be your trial anyway. You go and fight that bird. The agility. First things first, huh? Speed up. Fire Fang should do you in pretty nicely though, I think. Why use agility if you're gonna use quick attack anyway? That seems like an unnecessary extra step that you don't need to take there. Wow, looks like I've been visited by defeat. Nearly said death. I did not kill her. Well. X special attack. Okay. Well then, let's go. Lapras. Oops. Well, that kinda sucked. We kinda just touched that on accident. How do you have a Lapras now? It's a cutie. Let's see what happens there. It's a Wishy-Washy. Honestly, Wishy-Washy was also one of the Pokemon where I was like, do I wanna catch that? Because Wishy-Washy is kind of a fun Pokemon with a fun idea. No, so close. We are not allowed to catch them at this point in time, so all I can do is just take them out. There you go, goodbye Wishy-Washy. Up. Down. The Wishy-Washy fled downstream, heading deeper into Brooklet Hill. Well, this is a lovely surprise. You're quite the trainer, Nora. Please carry on driving the Wishy-Washy downstream just like that. I will continue on. More Wishy-Washy. Oh, that's a Tupider. That's not a Wishy-Washy. That is wrong. And here I was like, okay, I'm gonna try Absorb on the Wishy-Washy, but in that case, that might not be the best idea. Ooh, that still did a lot less than I thought it was gonna do. Ow. What does Silver Wind do for me against you? Let's see. A surprising amount, actually. Okay. Well, Jumpy's level 20. Does that mean Jumpy evolves? That means Jumpy evolves. Jumpy is evolving. Again, that's gonna be useful for me because I need electric type Pokemon, and if Jumpy evolves, that makes Jumpy a lot more useful. And boom, down comes the Meteor, and now it's a box. Look at it. Look at the little box Pokemon. It's so cute. Registered.
Why don't you check out what kind of new Pokemon your pal evolved into, eh, Bucko?
Charjabug. The macawry Pokemon. It buries itself in fallen leaves and barely moves, munching away on humus. If you accidentally step on one, you'll get a shock. You can use it to charge your electronics.
I mean, we could try this out with the Rotom decks. I wouldn't be too upset. But we won't. Oh? Ooh, charge. I mean, that goes pretty well with what we just said about charging up electric devices, didn't we? Charge was boost the power of electric moves. I don't think I find it better than anything else that we already have, so we're not going to learn that. So thank you, we're gonna keep our old moves. Thanks though, game.
Congrats on your Pokemon evolving. You know what this occasion calls for. Some awesome photos with the new evolved Pokemon.
I'm good, we're in the middle of a trial, Rotom. I'm good for now.
Well, be sure to hit up the closest Talala Photo Club if you decide you want to take one.
Like, I mean, it's a nice commemoration, that's true, but we're in the middle of something here, Rotom. Did you forget? I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we forgot what we were up to. Off we go. Let's grab that. Receive. What just happened? What? Oh. Let's see, what do we have? There we go. We took a picture of that Psyduck all the way over there. And we move on because there's more Wishy-Washy. Is there now encounters here? I doubt. Hi there. And again, 2 spots. Anything new from you? Well, this is a lovely surprise. Okay. It's just the same. Let's go! And it is a Tupider. My disappointment is immeasurable. Can't begin to tell you how disappointed I am in what I'm seeing right here. Silver Wind. Up. Ooh, we got all the stat ups. That seems highly unnecessary, but I still take it. So you only hurt me a little bit. Oh, please don't. Please don't, game. You are the pain of my existence. Does Silver Wind hit 2 Pokemon? It only hits 1. Gosh dang it! Why would you do this to me? For the sense of urgency in this whole situation, I opted out of showing you the whole fight there because it's unnecessary. I cannot... I just wanted to... Okay, well, you brought me close, so I guess that's kind of a speedrunning strategy there. And there we have it, the wishy-washy. That's the thing that I actually was after. So for urgency, I'm gonna say if it's not the wishy-washy that I'm running into, I'm just gonna cut around that because the tube hiders are a frustrating little bunch. That's not doing as much damage as I would have hoped. Feint attack. Well, that's not gonna do a lot for me. For you. How bad is this going to be? Of course it's going to be really bad. And the thing is, I need to take them out. I cannot run away from them. With the Dupider, maybe I could have run away. That's something I only thought of after the fact. I would need something that can attack multiple Pokemon to make this easier on me. I don't think I have that though. Okay. Okay, both of you are into healing yourselves. Honestly, I understand it. Kind of in the same ballpark as the two of you. But let's see if I can still take you out with one Draining Kiss. Please. Good. The other one might be a little bit more of a problem. Ooh, Brian hurt quite a bit. Oh, don't call for help again. Don't make this an endless loop here, because that's obnoxious. Oh boy. I'm gonna take you out now. Hopefully. This is going to suck so much. Please go down in one hit. Good. I'm running out of my Draining Kiss, and that's the thing that I need. Do I have something to restore PPs? I hope I do. If not, I'm running into problems, into big ones. Anyway, let's do Absorb. Just to get a little bit of damage in there already. You're gonna use Brine, totally fine. And how dare you thinking about calling for help? Like seriously, stop that. There we go. Boy. That was frustrating, to say the least. And they swarm away. All down there. Okay. Please tell me I have something for that. I had exactly one Leper Berry that did exactly what I needed it to do. So... is that... wait... is that moving forward in the trial? Yep, that's moving forward in the trial. I don't want to go there just yet. There was something on the other side with this fisherman that I used as a shortcut. So I want to go over there first. Hey buddy. We need to talk. When the fishing line has been cast, a sucker may come along waiting to battle. A trainer will be hooked. Why are you trying to fish for trainer battles? I mean, you go with your strategy. I'm not sure it's the most effective. It doesn't seem to me to be the most effective. So, what do I know? Also, it's raining now. Ouch. It knows Tackle, so it's actually on its way to becoming a beautiful and strong Gyarados. Gyarados. That's what I meant to say. Sorry. That was the wrong choice there. Anyway, thank you. Magikarp. Carpador? German name. Now you know. That was okay. What's next? Another Magikarp. Hi, you're the obligatory Magikarp trainer. I mean, we haven't seen you thus far, so it would only make sense for you to be in here. Dang. So Absorb is starting to doing some good heavy lifting for us as well. I don't know why you think Splash is such a good strategic move, buddy. I mean, that's just on you, honestly. I'm not... And there we go, the third and final Magikarp. What I would love to see is one of at one point seeing one of these Magikarp trainers with a shiny Magikarp. That would be like a nice little gimmick. That would be fun. Don't know if we will ever see that, but it would be fun. So far I've never seen it. If trainers I wonder. Probably not, because they're pre-programmed with those. But it would be fun for random trainers to also have a random chance that their Pokemon are shiny. That would be kinda fun, if you think about it. Ooh, all stomach is level 20. Maybe I, myself, became the sucker. I mean, you only have 3 Magikarp. Ooh, our stomach is evolving. Not revolving. Big difference there. Look at it, it's a shining ball shooting in the sky and crashing down. It's different now. It's a Gumshoes. Like we didn't already know that it was gonna become that. But we have Gumshoes now. Look it! Registered! Such a beaut. And we have all of the Pokemon there.
Hot diggity. Look at you. You're on fire, partner.
I'm not, but thank you.
You've filled in all the Pokemon on a single page. It's like we're playing bingo over here.
Don't we technically? Well, whatever.
Gumshoes. The stakeout Pokemon. Although it wasn't originally found in Alola, this Pokemon was brought over a long time ago when there was a huge Rattata outbreak. Now it works as a Mafia boss, or private eye.
Yep. I remember the Phoenix Wright memes with that Pokemon.
Congrats on your Pokemon evolving. You know what this occasion calls for. Some awesome
I'm
photos with the
good.
newly evolved Pokemon.
We're still in the middle of something there, Rotom.
Photo club if you decide you want to take
Seriously? TM57 Charge Beam? They placed it there for a good reason. Well, Charger Bug could learn it. Sadly, none of the other Pokemon. Sadly, not our electric type Pokemon, which would make so much sense for them to be able to learn it. That just sucks. I'm really heavily debating whether or not we're gonna keep it or not. Nah, I'm sorry for that hype. I should have checked that beforehand. Well. Nara, look there. Yes, just over there. It would seem we succeeded in drawing out the totem Pokemon. Strike against the totem with all your strength and seize victory. We're fine, Glitch. I say Glitch. I'm sorry, Glitch. I meant Rotom. I messed it up. I'm sorry. Ooh, it's raining. Water. You're challenged by Totem Araquanite. Yeah, I think that's correct. Speed Rose. Look at that big thing. Can you paralyze a totem Pokemon? You avoided the attack. That sucked a lot. Oh boy. Of course you're gonna get help. Why wouldn't you? Draining Kiss on the small one first. I wanna get rid of the small one here really quickly. Oh boy, that didn't nearly deal enough damage. See, the thing is, against that thing, that was a crit. Why does that... Well, small, I wasted one turn with trying to make you paralyze the Pokemon, and that ultimately led to our demise, which sucks a lot. I'm still gonna go in there, use my bag, and not the Roto Boost. Nobody cares about that. We're gonna revive you with that, because you will get your experience out of that fight. I don't know how many PP Bubble has, so I'm not sure I can just outweight that. I'm also not sure you're faster, so... But if I can get a sand attack in, that would be really nice. Nope, you can't. Gosh, flipping, damn it. But they're bugs! They're bugs. They might be water, but they're also bugs. And I can attack both of them at once. With a good and nice and strong air cutter. There we go. That's what we needed all along. Let's see how much damage. Sturdy enough. Another crit would be a problem, but we ought to be fine. The important tidbit I nearly forgot, they're bugs! You're calling for another ally? Go ahead. Oh, Masquerain! Well, we're losing special attack, so we're fine with that. Air Cutter takes out the Araquanite. Oh, you... Okay, the Masquerain avoided it. But we took out the Totem Pokemon, so that's good. Hype, you earned your keep definitely for now. Double Slap. Double Slap is 15, but has the... No, that's just bad. Because people have determined that even with 5 hits, it would need to hit every time with 5 hits to make it actually a better move than just pound or tackle or something else, or scratch. Ouch. Well, that wasn't a lot, so that's good for me. Aren't we lucky that these were water bugs? Yes, we were. Whew. 26 for Big, that's good. 21 for Chompy. I love that you cheered for us, actually. And now we are on the blue sky yet again. Very well done, Nora. Please come back this way. I'm on my way. What a very surprising surprise. Who would have thought it? That all those Wishiwari gathering would have summoned an Araquanite, that is. Even I was caught. Hook, line and sinker. You were amazing, Nora. Truly impressive. Please take this. Why are you acting like you didn't know the totem Pokemon? Isn't it your job as a trial captain to know the totem Pokemon? Trial complete! We did it. Yay. You don't know what it is, don't you? But this is how you use Waterium Seed. Starting recording. And I have more than just that to offer you. Another token for clearing my trial. Recording complete, thank you. Here, this is Lana Original, one of my own handmade fishing rods. Yay! Fishing rod. This is how you use my fishing rod. When you want to fish for Pokemon, look for piles of rocks in the water. Fish like to hide in the shadows there. When you see you pop them under the water, you have a bite, but you won't for long. The Pokemon will struggle to get away, so press A as soon as you see the exclamation mark. If I want to catch any of the Pokemon you fish up for it, any of the Pokemon you fish up for your team, I recommend dive balls. Thank you very much. By the way, did you know I once reeled in a red Gyarados? Did you really? You did? Did you really? Well, what do you think? You did a fine job today. Shall I see you back to the Pokemon Center on Route 5? No, thank you. I'm fine. I understand. Oh yes, I understand all too well. The siren call of the sea, and the urge to fish up something wonderful. Also, I saw that there's an item there.
Finishing the water trial. Now, let's head on through Route 6 to the next city.
We're gonna do that momentarily. First of all, we got an item there. I accidentally didn't read it, but I also wanna see. Let's fish. No, come on. Do I need to fish where there's bubbles? Maybe that's what they told me and I just didn't listen. Come on! Seriously? I'm gonna fish around and find something. A shell bell. Well, all I got to fish up was Magikarp, so nothing interesting for us. So I'm just gonna go through here, maybe we find some new Pokemon, maybe we don't. If not, I'll see you back at the Pokemon Center, which I will need to heal my Pokemon in. Hey, there we have a Tupider. We technically have seen a lot of them already, but now I can go and catch one. So let's do that. Oh, that might be a good number. So I can go in there and actually use Training Kiss one more time and catch you then. Let's see. That looks beautiful. Oh no, I am infested. I don't like that sound effect. No, don't call for help, you... Why always like that? Okay, nothing appeared. Okay, let's throw a Great Ball at you. Tupider was one of the Pokemon where I was like, that's interesting, but I have another Pokemon in mind already that I wanna have as my water type. It still will take a time until we get that, but that doesn't mean we cannot catch ourselves a Tupider. We got that! So let's hear it from our dear Pokédex. And also because Rotom has to chime in, I'm pretty sure. Ta-da! Registered!
Why don't you check out just what kind of
It's always
Pokemon
nice
it
to hear
is
from
that
you,
you
Rotom.
caught, pal?
Dupider. The water bubble Pokemon. When two Dupider meet, they display their water bubbles to each other. Then the one with the smaller bubble gets out of the other's way. They were the first to ponder each other's orbs.
Pondering each other's orbs. Sure. Your name's going to be Orb. I'm sorry. You're not even the most orb-like Pokemon, but because you are presenting each other's orbs, that just makes too much sense. I don't know what level you need to evolve. I'm somehow thinking you're a level 30 something or other Pokemon to evolve. So I've been to the Poké Center, the team is fully healed up. So now it's time we make our way back to Route 6. And whatever Rotom said, technically I can tap on it and find out what it said, but also I don't really think I need to care about that. Hi! Oh, there they go! That's what I needed to do. Woo! I remember that. Wait, those were Pokemon? I totally thought they were just plants. Calm yourself, Susie. Those must have been the Pokémon known as Sulu Ulu. A most interesting Pokémon. I wish I could research them further. They must be mimicking plant life in an attempt to avoid their weakness, water. How does that work? These Alolan Pokémon, they're also unique. It's truly fascinating. But battling them is not easy. So I challenge you with one we are accustomed to. Poipole. I knew it! You can't just challenge people like that. Sorry, Miss Trainer, but do you think a battle would be okay? I mean, most people just go out and battle me without asking if it's okay, so sure, why not? I will warn you now. Poipole cannot be found anywhere in Alola. To you too, my fellow robots, I guess. Ultra Recon Squad duels. Well, Poipole is a poison, which makes problems for my little cutie. I have nothing that can deal with poison so big, it's going to be you. I actually kinda like Poipole from the way it's designed and looks. Defense rose, huh? I'm gonna use Fire Fang in the hopes of burning you. Venom Shock. Ouch, that stung a lot, but that's about it. I could use Bite. Making you flinch potentially. Let's see if that's gonna stick. So far my track record with making enemies flinch is not that high. But if I can make you flinch twice, that gives me a little bit flip. Well, there goes that. Then I'm gonna rely on stab. That's not good. Good job there. Stab it good! Oh, for the love of... Of course you were gonna do that. Ooh, big. That was amazing. Right back to where we were. Now if you could only burn it with one of your bites, that would be amazing. That's a good thing that I switched out when I did, because having small out would have just instantly resulted in me dying, because yeah, that wouldn't have been good for us. As long as I'm not poisoned, Venom Shock is not as bad as it could be. Yeah. I wonder if that thing does any more moves. So far you've only shown me, what, 2? Poipole looks cute. Oof. Ooh, small is 25, that's good. I think that's the evolution. Hype is 24. So I failed to understand Poipole. There we go, Cutiefly is evolving. See, I was correct with my assumption there. Cutiefly is growing big and strong, and that is just an hyperbole, because it stays small. It is a Cutiefly. Actually now it's a Ribbon Bee. But it looks so cute. Look at it. Look at that cute little bugger. Aww. Registered. And next page completed.
Hot diggity.
Yes, we know. You're so hyped about all of that all the time. Stop it, okay?
You filled in all the Pokemon on a single page.
Flipping.
It's
Rodon.
like we're playing bingo.
Ribumi. The bee-fly Pokemon. Rain makes pollen damp, so Ribumi hates rain. When it sees ominous clouds, it finds a hollow in a tree, where it waits stock still. You brought this poor Pokémon into a trial where it rained constantly.
I'm not gonna take criticism because I took it into the trial. Okay? For crying out loud. Ooh, what do we wanna learn? Pollen Puff. Pollen Puff is just slow. No, it is. The user attacks the enemy with a pollen puff that explodes. If the target is an ally, it gives the ally a pollen puff that restores HP. 9100. See, Silverwind has the chance to raise all my stats, which is nice and all, but it has less PP and the chance for that to happen is not as high. Let's take Pollen Puff instead. Also, the potential to heal my team members with that is not bad. That's nice. I must research the reason for my defeat. Yeah, see powering. It's so pretty when it shines like that. What are you suggesting? That it might be like the beautiful light our ancestors once saw? How should I know? See you around, trainer. Bye. Well, little one, you got to see a show there. Shut your trap!
Well, be sure to hit up the closest
Anyway,
club if you
plus we
decide
had
you
people
want
that read
to play
Pokemon to
club.
match. Well, I guess it's not a big deal. The weird people are gone, and so are the Sudowoodo. Now everyone can use the road. Again! Here's a little something for you in return. Ooh, Mystic Water. Thank you very much for that. I wonder if maybe those Sudowoodo ran off to the Battle Royale Dome to try to get stronger. You know about the Battle Royale Dome, right? That's the place where you enter Battle Royales. I can imagine that. Oh, we have Small now evolved. And I will always press the wrong buttons for all of these things. Okay, I think that's good. Well, let's go down here. We are on en route 6. Are you trainers? You are! Captain Kiaba is teaching me how to dance. Training, training. Dancing and Pokemon both need more training. Okay. Whatever the two of you say. Dancing family. Igglybuff and Jigglypuff. Are you normal or are you fairies? I forget. Anyway, yeah, okay, they are fairies. So just bite it with fire. Fiery fangs to bite that. Oop, no need anymore. I hope you took that really personal when I said I might think about switching you out. And now you're showing up. Dance, dance. Round and round, I'm spinning round and round. Like, it did not take that laying down. It's like, no, you're gonna keep me in the team. I am the hype around here. And I mean, dang, it shows. It shows up for the hype. Let's see what we can find here. Other than a trainer. I'm a breeder. I raise and breed Pokemon. Okay. Why do you need to stop trying to slap me like that? I don't like... I'm upset about that. Well, let's go hype. Since apparently you're just doing incredibly good, let's use Air Cutter again. And then let's see what the next thing is that the trainer has. That breeder. Mareep. I mean, we're gonna be fine. I did not expect a Mareep here. Look at the cute little sheep. Air Cutter. Ooh, halfway. For not very effective, that's not bad. Okay. That is potentially scary. that is potentially scary. Nope, there we go though. Critical hit, didn't matter what you did. And I am a breeder. I'm sorry for losing. You wanted to slap me. Anyway, let's see what we find in this grasp. Hold on. First of all, what do we find here? TM88 Sleep Talk. Okay, fun. Now let's see what we can find in this grass patch. So I didn't find anything that we have not already. Okay. Nihi, you too. You there, trainer? Can you come to my aid? Over here. Yo, don't go turning your backside on us. And you're the numbskull trainer from Melameliyo. These scoundrels are Pokemon thieves, and you're in familiar terms with them. Kinda. Well, yeah, I know them. I don't know. Wait, the last time I forgot about them, so let's go with that again. I don't know who they are. Yo, for real? I'm Hapu. Live in the big city, sure is something else. Pokemon thieves roam about brazenly. I leave that one to you. We're not thieves, yo! It's legitimate business. We got straight messed up in Melamele. Got access to Akala. But we ain't going out like that. I really have no idea who you are. Even with running system diagnostics, I have no recollection of you. It's kinda rude, but it's also kind of fun to work that way. The machine that just immediately says like, that was not important for us, so just toss it out. That just takes up unnecessary save space that we don't have, so just toss that memory. Oh, no. No, that was really flippin' rude of you. Yep, still enough though. Well, seems like you went out with a bitch slap. Orb went to level 18. I forgot that I had a Pokemon called Orb in my team. Bone dry. Really forgot about that. With all these losses, we're gonna anger our boss. These tears taste like salt, yo. It's all your fault, yo. Clean it? Nahi. Mudstale, shall we stomp these scoundrels? It'll be a mess to clean up afterward, but I'm willing if you are. Time for us to break out, yo. Gotta tell y'all peace out, yo. I'm not gonna keep telling you this, except when I'm keep telling you this. You better listen to what my homie says and read into that thick skull of yours. Seriously, you'd better not forget Numbskull. He'll be fine getting home. Floon. Glad to see that Driftloon will get home on her own. I've got to thank you for that. Give me your name, trainer. Nora. Nora, eh? That's a fine name. I like the way you handle yourself in battle. Mudstone and I are always wondering all about Alola to try to achieve our goals, so perhaps we'll meet again someday. I am indebted to you for your aid, after all. Nihi, I'm not sure you needed my help with that Mudstone, but sure, whatever. Ah, yes. You might want to try your hand at the Battle Royale or two, Nora. Mudstone thinks you'd be well suited to it, given how strong you are. Well, thank you. We heard so much about it already. That Rotom Dex is surely a greater mess than Glitches. And Glitch is glitched. Stable at this point, but still glitched. You hear the Pokédex entries that I get from Glitch. They don't seem to be correct at times. Well, let's see. First of all, head to the Poké Center, and then we explore this place here a little bit. Maybe even have ourselves a Battle Royale, which we might lose, I have no idea. The egg, by the way, still does nothing. We're not moving around a lot. Hi there. You can try to hammer opponents with strong attack from a Pokemon with a high attack stat, but then what about when someone uses a move like Protect to avoid your attacks? Oh yeah, then you can use Breakthrough? No, there's one move that breaks through those. No one beats the deals at Thrifty Mega Mart, but there's got to be a reason why all the stuff is so cheap, don't you think? Yeah, there's a good reason for that. Take good care of it. Pokemon that are treated grow extra quick. What in the? Your Pokemon evolved and you sent it to me in trade just now. If you just can't contain your affection for Pokemon, then I recommend the Pokemon Fan Club. It's a Royal Avenue, so you might want to stop in and check it out. Do you want my Barboach? It did a great job at the Vela Volcano. I don't mind trading it for a Tentacle. No. Why do you want to give me a Pokemon that you're happy with? Sea Crystal, I cleared Landers Trial. I can purchase more items. I still think the system is really stupid. Thinking about it in a different way though, it makes sense that people that don't go for trials and gym battles might not need stronger healing items because the Pokemon might not get into much danger, but still a stupid idea. Hey, a sunny day, rain and sandstorm. Okay, so nothing of interest there. We're not buying anything from the coffee shop today. Hey, it's Alola, the Battle Royale. It is an imitation which trainers have devised, based on the battles that the four guardians of Island like to take part on to decide who is the strongest of them all. There are Pokemon that love to eat the so-called garbage that humans throw away. Really proves that a thing's value depends on where you stand, doesn't it? Yeah, but the fact that Pokemon evolved to eat our trash is sad. Just think about it that way. It's the same case with we have bacteria that evolved into eating trash. They just needed to evolve because otherwise they would have died. That's not a good thing. The Pokemon Fan Club, I think that's downplaying their dedication a bit. It's really more like a Pokemon Fanatic Club. It doesn't sound good. Do I really want to be part of that? Oh, hi again. It was Nora, right? Do you perhaps remember me? I'm Meredith, the aspiring actress. Do you think I could trouble you for another battle today? Sure. Oh, thank you. Then I'll try to take you on with a different style this time. So, if you don't mind a little demonstration. Alola! Breathe in nice, deep and slow. Let the wind guide your body's movement. Feel the rhythm of the earth through you. And relax, and relax, and punches me in the face. Let's see, it is, I figured, now it's in the, I think that's the fairy form that it has now. Which is one of the forms that would get stabbed from moves, because I think Oricorio can learn fairy type moves. It cannot learn, I think, ghost type or fire type moves. And electric types, you already know that, but I think it can learn fairy type moves. Oh my! Sorry. Thank you so much. That kind of leisurely battle, moving in time to the rhythms of the earth, really helped me to understand the POW style. The POW style? Thanks a lot for this. Alright, I've got to go find some more stars to study. Alola! I really like her and we will find her again. When you get your hands on a fishing rod for the first time, you just can't wait to go to the shore and search for Pokemon, can you? It's amazing how one little item can totally change your life. True, I guess. Captain Mallow is an amazing cook too. Especially that mellow special. It's like a taste explosion in your mouth. Like BAM! And then your whole face is gone. Anyway, is she in here? Or why are you talking about mellow all of a sudden? Actually, my Pokemon are hungry, so I probably can't do that. It's the miraculous Mochi born in Alola. Welcome to your neighborhood Malasada shop. Which kind of Malasada would you like today? Sour, dry? Let's try a sour one. Let's... Sure, hype. Why don't you find yourself a seat? I'll bring you Malasada fresh from the fryer. Sour Malasada. Time to feed your hungry Oricorio the fresh sour Malasada. Started nibbling at the sour Malasada. Munch, 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 munch. It went up. Nice. Sour Malasada and dry Malasada. I think they've got to be an acquired taste. He's asleep, okay? That black belt there. His focus is amazing. It's like he's tuned out the entire world. He's asleep. See my Sudowoodo? It's got a lax nature, so it loves sour Malasada. Hi? We're members of the Malasada fan club, self-appointed Malasada promoters. I'm Mala. This is my Pyukumuku Pyuku. Pew. We're working hard day and night to promote how delicious Malasadas are. Let's talk, Pyukumuku. Pew. We were filling your bellies with the marvelous, magnificent, positively man-sized baked Malasada. Let's dig in at once. Munch, munch, munch. Pew, 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 pew. Amazing. I keep eating and eating. Pew, pew, pew. And it's just there. What the fuck is going on? Did you eat your Pyukumuku? Okay. Tune in again tomorrow for more munchies. There are mounds of Malasadas waiting. What do you think about the commercial song we sing? Pyukumuku is more ideal mascot than Slurpuff, which can't be caught in Alola region. You see, the flavor bursts right out of it. I appreciate their support, but they are a bit distracting. Well, focus, focus. Let's get back to selling Malasada. We'll sing until we become the store's mascots, or until you give us Mumu Milk. My Pyukumuku will spit its guts out. Mumu Milk, Mumu Milk. If we have Mumu Milk, we can make mystic Malasadas. Please give one to us. Okay. I feel like I will be disassembled if I don't. Mumu Milk, Mumu Milk. Now we can make mythic Malasadas right here. Here you go, a big Malasada. If you want a mythic Malasada, buy it yourself. Fuck off. Did you? Now I know. Instead of becoming mascots, we should spread the world to the world how delicious mythic Malasadas are. Let's go, Pyukumuku! They burst out of the store. What just happened? Sell Malasadas for ticket here. Big Malasada. I just got one instead of a mythic one. I think I got robbed. Well, anyway, that was not scary at all. Our fan club's president simply has too much love to offer around. He is amazing. He's even learned to tell how close trainers are to their Pokémon. I am this close to my Pokémon. Hey, do you know about the Everstone? I do. That's right. If a Pokémon holds it, for some reason the Pokémon doesn't evolve. And well, I've stumbled upon another secret of the Everstone. I've been itching to share it with someone. You see, I'd left my Gyarados at the nursery while it was still holding an Everstone. And whenever I hatched an egg that was found, the Pokémon always had the same nature as my Gyarados. Isn't that strange? It is. Welcome to the Pokémon fan club. This is where people from around the world gather to show off their photos of their Pokémon, their beloved Pokémon. My favorite has got to be the lovely Meowth to my left. I wouldn't have figured. It's so cute and lovely and smart. It's almost too much to take. Oh, sorry. Once I start bragging, oh, how the time does get away from me. Now, as I was saying, are you taking photos of your favorite Pokemon for them? The more photos you take of your Pokemon at the Alola Photo Club, the more affectionate they become toward you. In fact, I can see how affectionate the Pokemon are feeling toward you. Impossible! Your Torracat is just as affectionate toward you as Meowth is toward me. If you love your Pokemon that much, then I must name you a member of the Pokemon Fan Club, which means that I should also give you access to our exclusive heart-themed background, which only our members can use for photos. You should head off to an Alolan Photo Club and want to snap some shots with your Pokemon. Help! Why are there so many strange people in Alola? Let's see what's going on up here. Hey, it's Gladion! Why do I do this? Every time something brings me down, I end up coming right back here again. Come on, Null. We'll beat everyone who stands before us. We're going to be strong enough to protect them this time. I wonder who you mean with them. Probably battling? What else would he do here? Like, that's one dumb question. Hi? Hi! I stare back. Scanning. Analyzing. It is a bird. Oops, I didn't want to change position. I want to wave goodbye. Hi there! I've done 0 squats. Pokemon have the Guts ability. Their attack goes up by 50% when they're stuck with a bad status condition. It's like sometimes something bad can make you stronger. It's good to be bad, yeah? I mean, if that's what you want to take away from that, then no. You can see the QR code for any Pokemon you've caught in your Pokédex, did you know? I actually didn't. I also don't really care. You've got to drive safe and watch out for Pokemon that might leap out at you. Wow, a trainer! Are you gonna do a battle royale? That was the idea. You can really get a sense of a person's nature from the way they throw their Pokeballs. Can I change the style from my Pokeball? Is that a thing? Welcome to the Thrifty Mega Mart, where the sales are explosive. Here, have a special discount coupon. It can only be used at our store. The music's nice. Just show the discount coupon to the checkout staff when they're ringing up at the register. Our store pursues value over all else. Discount coupons are right up our alley. Now please shop till you drop, or at least until you're completely out of savings. Thanks. That's Step right up, check it out. Free samples of our hottest new items. Today we have a fresh tomato berry straight from the Kanto region. Thank you. Don't be shy, they are here for the taking. They are tasty, aren't they? Fresh and direct from the fields. I don't think. There's something written on its chest. I'm just a poor Hypno. Share some love? The Ero Hypno keeps on staring at you. No. That is unsettling. I'm not slacking off or anything. I'm working right now. Really, I am. Though when the Slowpoke or Slowbro gets to you slack off, it does restore half its HP. You're not a Pokemon though. This little fella helps me stock the shelves. Ugh. Music's really nice. Try to travel on the cheap as much as I can. When I find a supermarket like this, I just can't help feeling like I hit a jackpot. Do you now? My house is overrun with kids and Pokemon, so this place is a blessing for my wallet. That's why these places keep sprouting out. The original Thrifty Mega Mart was actually on another island, but it got moved here. Oh, hi. Hey, you're a trial goer, right? Look at my Pokémon. Foon. Oh, it's a Drifter I saved from Route 6. Oh, I got a lemonade from it, which I might still have to. My Drifter is so strong that he can just drift along without ever having to worry. That's a good thing. People come here to buy snacks to tide them over while they watch the matches in the Battle Royale Dome. Pyukamuka Pillow, Toucan and Huggers, execute ballpoint pens. What the crud? I do not recall this store at all. Shoot, did I add things up wrong? I don't have enough for all this, not even close. Then you added stuff up wrong. And there's a deal. I always buy too much. I just don't know how to deal with deals. Buy what you need. Seriously. Welcome to the Thrifty Megamart. Thanks for choosing the Thrifty Megamart. You look like a trainer, but I can tell that you're still just getting started. If you can become a stronger trainer in all Alola, why don't you come talk to me again? What? We're all safe side explosive. Let's see what you have. You have Timer Ball, Nest Ball, Heal Ball. You have nothing that I really need. Thank you. Anything that you have? Now we're to the shop section. Potions. I think I'm fine, thank you very much. What do you have? I wonder what the one dude has that I need to be probably champion. Strange souvenirs? Why would I want that? Bye! That's a weird place. Sticker. We haven't looked for stickers in a good while here. Item. But also we had a trial, so I think it makes sense that we didn't see any stickers. And what are you? Look at that sea power ring glittering on your wrist. Now that's an item to envy for sure. I can't help but admire anyone who wearing one. Thank you. Well, time to head inside and have ourselves a battle royale. Feel like royalty when you manage to win at the Battle Royale Dome. Or feel like a true fan when you give the Pokemon fan club a whirl. I'm meek about both of those things actually. If Pokemon have taken damage from someone else's attack, try to deal them a finishing blow. Sure. Glad you could make it. I'm here today, yeah, to spread the word, oh yeah, about Battle Royale. They call me the Masked Royale. Woo! Professor? The Masked Royale! I'm here to teach you, oh yeah, about the battle format passed down in Alola for generations. The Pokemon Battle Royale! Woo! But Royal, what's the Battle Royale, you might ask? 4 trainers. 4 trainers, yeah, each pick 3 Pokemon, yeah. For one big Pokemon battle, oh yeah. When one trainer's team can't battle anymore, yeah, the Battle Royale ends. Whichever team has trainer has taken out the most Pokemon, yeah, and has the most Pokemon left, will emerge the winner. Woo! Okay. First, just give it a shot, pick a Pokemon, and let's do this. Dudes at the Masked Royal, I wanna battle! I wanna battle! You there, come join in the fun. I'll be the mix too, yeah. And now we have our foursome. Woo! That's not... We're minors! What? Gladion too? Discovery, new experiences, adventure, it's all yours if you want it. It's time for a Pokemon Battle Royale. Ready, fight! That voice did me in a little bit. We're in the Battle Royale Dome, the arena for Battle Royales. The dome is packed and filled with excitement. Did I get to choose my Pokemon? Now here come the contenders. Which mouth do I come out of? Hey! Okay, I started off with... Oh, the Axio would also be cool. Okay. The Battle Royale starts now! I did not read any of the descriptions, I was really just looking at... Air Cutter. That attacks everyone, so that's actually just really a good move to have here. Ooh. That also attacks everyone, I'm pretty sure. Ooh. I'm still, I think, in a good spot if I go in and do that, because I might take out the Rockruff actually with that. And Dartrix. 2 for me. Ah, critical hit. That was a good one. First point for me. Second point for me. Tackle, but failed. Battle is over. That was really easy. So what do you think? It's easy to have a fun time with Battle Royale. Woo! Yeah, even have a shot at beating real tough opponents this way. Yeah. You were on fire during that battle. I hope you bring that fire with you and burn up my trial. The name is Kiaba, a fire captain. You can get to Vela Volcano Park from Route 7. I'll be waiting on the peak. If you plan to see your island challenge through to the end, climb to the top with your strongest team. So, Nora, how are your trials going? I hope you and your Pokemon are working hard and having a blast. Woo! But, Mr. Master Royale, how do you even know that we're doing our trials right now? We just had a trial captain come up to us that also was just assuming that. And from him we are like, how do you know that? Oh, I get it, because of our amulets, huh? Well, I'm having a blast. But why are you here? Why would you even want to do a Battle Royale? Is there trying to get stronger or something? Or maybe you just wanted to make some friends. Bye. I'm not here to play. I'm here because I can't protect anything when you're weak. Wow, you're just a ray of sunshine, eh? I think you'd have a lot more fun if you just let yourself have a good time with everybody else. You can do a lot more together too. Well, I don't know what his deal is, but I thought that battle was just plain fun. That's why I'm gonna keep doing battle royales, and my Pokemon seem to like them too. Boy. Well, I don't know what his deal is, but okay, you just say the same thing again. Well, let's have a quick look see around here, talk to the people. Getting targeted by all the other trainers is proof that you're the strongest. But even so, you can't win in a battle royale if all you do is protect yourself all the time. That's the same way we at our friend group viewed getting kicked out and killed first when playing werewolf. Because you're the biggest threat. It sucks because you don't get to play, but also it's like, kind of like, they wanna get rid of you because you're the nuisance. I'll tell you something Professor Kukui told me. Moves that can attack all of the other Pokemon on the field like Razor Leaf and Air Cutter actually have the power cut in battle royales. Yeah, I know. I just witnessed that. Do you think pro wrestlers change costumes so much so they can sell new merch? Yes. Battle Royale format is fun because you don't know who you ally with. Brandy, please, you gotta buy me a Masked Royale mask. Hi, have you participated in the Battle Royale? Have you battled the Masked Royale? Of course. Wow, awesome, the Masked Royale is so cool, right? I want the mask, I wish I could find it somewhere. There's 100% a merch shop somewhere that has that. Will you win or will you be done in? Welcome to the Thring Battle Royale Dome. Oop, there's another sticker. We have 25 of them by now. And there's you. There's this kid who's been winning tons of Battle Royale matches lately. I think he said his name was Gladian. Would you look at that Oricorio? I think it can still put out a bit more effort. Don't you dare talk that way about my Oricorion. And yes, you're right, but still, don't you dare talk about her like that. But that was fun. Never had a battle royale like that. Don't remember that being a thing in the normal versions. Sounds can be heard coming from inside. It will hatch soon. We're finally getting somewhere with the egg. So for me now the question is, because there is definitely a way up here. But I don't think that's where I need to head next. But I kind of want to take a quick... No, that is where I need to head to next. Yeah, was a Pokemon up there. Oh, there's the magma. Well then. Can you go down there somehow? Oh! Oh! I'm happy that I walked around a little bit more. Look at the hack edge. And explosions. It's an Eevee! Oh! Fart! I love Eevee. If this were my own personal run, I would immediately take Eevee into my party. Like, no questions asked. I love Eevee.
Ooh, why don't you see what kind of Pokemon was born from that egg, kiddo?
Eevee. The evolution Pokemon. The question of why only Eevee has such unstable genes has still not been solved. Why I'm unstable is no secret, however.
Yeah, Glitch, we know why you're unstable. Because you are susceptible to computer viruses. This is why we need to update you every now and then. We cannot update an Eevee. You're gonna get a nickname. You're gonna be Allspice. There we go. Allspice, because you can become everything, and Allspice is not everything. And it also cannot become everything, so that seems pretty fitting. Can I? That's not... No, that's not yet. Okay, Eevee, I love it so much, but I go through these games with one rule only. And that is that I have to keep Pokemon that are new to the generation in my party. And Pokemon from older generations are not allowed in the teams. Unless I don't have anything else at the moment. But I have other Pokemon that I can have. I really flipping love Eevee, and it would probably turn into Leafeon in this situation, because every other type we have, because we have a fairy type, we have a dark type, and Leafeon is the third one that I absolutely love, so it would turn it into that. But since this is not what this is about, we're gonna take... So you are just Pokemon that have different forms, but are technically the same. So my question is, these three are completely new. Give me a quick moment, I gotta figure that out. So, looking at the levels that they evolve. Mudbray evolves at level 30. Fomantis at level 34 and needs sunlight. Pikipek has 2 evolutions. And both of them are before level 30. The last one is at level 28, so therefore we're gonna take Pikipek into the party and have that be the next Pokemon that we evolve. Until I get a new party member, that is. But with that, my team now looks even more weird. And if Pink Nectar, oh! If I wanted to change out the form of my Oricorio, which I don't, but at the same time I could, but I don't. Now I could do that. But we are now to the area where we have our next trial. We can go up on the volcano and deal with that. I am not sure. Actually, there's stuff down here. There's the way down there. Hi there. Maybe you can catch some rare Pokemon from those rock paths that spout bubbles sometimes. Maybe you can. Maybe you can't. I wanted to say I'm gonna stop this here because I don't want to jump into another trial already. But if there's a little bit more to explore here, then I will just do that and then we're gonna do that. Because I wanna have this episode a little bit longer, like I said. So why not go and do a little bit more here? Pokemon and trainers join forces to make a team. That is absolutely correct. That is what's going on. Damn, that flex though. That smile is creepy on the other hand. What level do you have, Hype? Do I need to switch stuff around already? Not yet, but we're close to it. I am so waiting for my next Pokemon to have in the party. Ouch, how dare you. I should maybe look up when the next Pokemon happens. So, oops, level 25, there we go, that's good. Ooh. 60 on the special attack is just really good. 27 for big, 22 for jumpy. Psyduck. Well, we're gonna stick it out with Hype for the moment because it makes more sense to have Hype out for that. Air Cutter was avoided, that sucks. And I'm confused. Wow, that actually just backfired so hard on me. I'm kind of upset about that. Hype! Oh, that was probably the worst and dumbest way this could have gone. Why? Wow, the game was just like, okay, enough. Go fuck off. That's essentially what the game went ahead and told me right now. Was like, you've had enough, now fuck off. Seriously. Everything's fine and all of a sudden, you miss, you get confused, you don't get through the confusion. You will murder yourself. And that is just extremely not cool. Pollen Path, I wanna see that move. Also, I get the stab out of that, and dang, that was something. Let's care for my Pokemon there a little bit, because ouch. Ah, I'll swim too. I want to compete together. Okay. I looked something up, something that was important for me as well in the meantime, while I grew my Oh, I cannot go up there, but I can go over there. Something that was important for me and something that I'm gonna have to deal with in the future, but not right now, because we are... I don't wanna talk with you. I thought when I clicked you I can open the map, but apparently it's not the case. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm pressing just whatever. So, but I need to be on Route 9 for one particular thing that I wanna have. For our next Pokemon. What the crud is going on here? Oh, what is that? Oh, it's just Diglett. Okay, please don't have Arena Trap. Of all the things that you could have, Arena Trap right now would suck so much. Okay, we're fine. So there's just Diglett roaming around here. Let's switch you around. There we go. So just some Diglett doing what Diglett do the best, Digletting around. What do we have here? Max Repel. Hey, that's most likely gonna be useful. But yeah, I'm looking for the next Pokemon on Route 9. I don't think that The next Pokemon I wanna have I can't find any sooner. But that's okay as well. Hi there. Oh yeah, wait, you're a swimmer. Oh, come on! I wonder where I can go to spend time alone with my Pokemon. I'm sorry, I can also leave. We don't have to battle, I can leave. I mean, at this point that's also on you, because I offered you multiple times that I just leave. But sure, whatever. So, bite. Aqua Jet. Gosh, that dang thing. But if you're fast like that, I cannot use bite to make you not attack me first. That's not gonna work. Let's see what my Fire Fang can do for me. Not a lot. Let's see what Double Kick can do for me. Oh, now bite would have probably helped. Okay, that was still really not good. If you can try that again and not Aqua Jet me, bite could be useful. Aqua Ring, that's gonna suck. Oh wait, you just heal yourself with that. That's okay. That's not a lot of health that you get back. So bite. And flinch. I really don't get the flinch out of that. Stop slapping me like that. One more bite and that should be good. I'm surprisingly struggling a lot with the Pokemon right now. Well. Burp is level 15 and wants to learn Pluck. Yeah, Overgrowl. So you have a flying type move, that's good. Orb is level 19. Yeah, actually not a bother. Thanks for a little excitement. You're welcome. Burp is already evolving. Burp is evolving, it's becoming a bigger burp. This is the episode of evolving Pokémon. Look at it. Your burp evolved into Trumbeak. Nice. Trumbeak's data has been added to the Pokédex. Registered. And now I need to get it up to level 28 so that we can see what the final form is. We know it, it's true canon, but still.
Trumbeak. The Noodlebeak Pokémon. It can bend the tip of its beak to produce over 100 different cries at will. This seems like a weird way for a bird to mimic different sounds, if you ask me.
That's correct. Like, didn't we have a parrot Pokemon that has the ability Chatter that can just repeat whatever it wants without bending its beak? Seems like a weird limitation that this one has. Well, anyway.
Congrats on your Pokemon evolving.
You should shut your trap finally with that. We're not gonna do that.
Well, be sure to hit.
Big surprise, it was just a Magikarp. Anyway, there is another swimmer. I'm going before I do that. Small, you are the one that's probably the best for all of these water types here. Swimming is full body exercise. It's toned muscle tactics. Come to my channel to get random health and fitness tips. In random intervals, somewhere an hour into the video. Of course it's a water bug again. Because it's always water bugs. Why wouldn't it be water bugs? This is so obnoxious. Stop it already. Anyway, that nearly did you in already, so that was good. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to heal that now. That's kind of rude of you, you know? And I can heal part of it, so that's at least something. You're so rude. Tone muscle flexes spontaneously. You are the worst. Just saying, you are the worst. Oh, there's an item there. Antidote. Is that in the water? Well, let's see what we have here. A little pool. A trainer that's doing stretches in a little puddle. Welcome to my mini island. It's yours? Cool. I like it. Why are you doing random stretches in a puddle like that? That's one thing I'm curious about. Look at it. Bleh. It just goes bleh. I always forget when thinking about Shelter that it's actually sticking its tongue out like that. And that is such an important characteristic for it. But I just forget that it has the tongue. 26 for small. I mean, it's okay if you get a little bit more experience, because I lost because I won't budge. Oh, so you're a squatter. Is that what you're telling me? It's not your island, but you're just staying here and you're not leaving, and so you're a squatter. That's okay. Well, with that we dealt with all of the side stuff here as well, so next up is, I think, just the next big trial on a volcano that we can do. So, I'm gonna heal my team one more time before we go up the volcano next time. But other than that, I think I'm going to leave this episode here. We did longer, like I promised, we managed to get more stuff done, and we are en route to get the next trial already on the way. So, we are moving, that's good. And the team's getting stronger, because Small is evolved and is now a beautiful Ribbon Bee. And honestly, Hype has shown in this episode more than enough how well she deserves to be in the party. Big is just growing big and strong. I wonder how much help Big will be in the coming up trials, because right now we seem to be going towards trials that Big is not necessarily well equipped for. But whatever. The fire trial might be interesting, because Small is not going to handle that one very well. But then again, we also have the fairy type moves that will eke some weaknesses out for us, most likely. But anyway, we have Orb that might potentially come in handy in this trial. With that, I am going to leave this episode here. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope to see all of you next time when we take on a fiery trial on top of a volcano. See you then. Bye.